U.S. Air Force new boost glide hypersonic weapons system coming soon. Pentagon testing a new series of hypersonic weapons prototypes as part of a large-scale effort to fast-track the missile to service. The U.S. acceleration of the weapons, which includes air flights, ground firing, wind tunnels, simulation and various kinds of prototyping, an Air Force, DARPA and Raytheon hypersonic weapons program called Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapons Concept. The program, manager Andrew Noidler, by Raytheon weapons developers, explains that sustaining speeds at 5 to 6 times the speed of sound is a technical characteristic to hypersonic weapons. We are flying a hypersonic weapons system. Ground tests have already happened. The whole point is to simulate what you would experience in flight, so you can create the correct thermal environment. Air-breathing systems regularly use a scramjet engine to generate thrust and propel the air vehicle across long distances to a target. While engineered to reach previously unattainable levels of propulsion, scramjet engine technology aligns with the technical configuration of existing high-power engine systems. This includes taking in a high-speed airflow, compressing the air and then igniting it with gas or some kind of propellant to generate thrust. Alongside air-breathing hypersonic weapons, the Pentagon is also developing boost glide weapons which achieve speed and range by skipping off the upper atmosphere, Bussing said. They can be a winged glider or take on a canonical shape, making them maneuverable and high-speed with a high lift-over-drag ratio. Boost glide hypersonic weapons, Bussing explained, propel a glide vehicle to a point in space where it has a certain altitude and a certain forward speed. The speed of descent then propels the weapon toward its target. Achieving hypersonic weapons effectiveness is not without substantial challenges, according to Raytheon developers. Air Force hypersonic weapons acceleration hinges upon a deliberate service acquisition strategy intended to prototype, bend metal and test weapons earlier in the developmental process. The concept, as articulated by Air Force Acquisition Executive Dr. William Roper, seemed to anticipate or lay the foundation for what is now a very fast-moving U.S. hypersonic weapons testing and development process. I am working with the team on acceleration and I am very confident that a significant acceleration is possible, Roper said. Many hypersonic weapons are engineered as kinetic energy strike weapons, meaning they will not use explosives but rather rely upon sheer speed and the force of impact to destroy targets. This hypersonic weapons acceleration is taking place within a high-threat global environment. Both Russia and China have been visibly conducting hypersonic weapons tests, leading some to raise the question as to whether the US could be behind key rivals in this area. A Popular Mechanics report from earlier this year cites Chinese state media as having announced a successful test of a new Wave Rider hypersonic vehicle. The hypersonic vehicle that detached from the booster rocket flew for 400 seconds, achieving a maximum speed of Mach 6 and reaching an altitude of 100,000 feet, the report says. Regarding the Russians, Bussing referred to Putin's claim that Russia has hypersonic weapons that are able to fly from a fighter jet, MiG-31 Foxhound, lofting a 4-ton hypersonic Kinzhal. The Pentagon's 2020 budget, released earlier this year, proposes a hypersonic weapons increase, citing the request this way. Hypersonics weapons development to complicate adversaries' detection and defense, $2.6 billion, defense budget. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.